Okay, now we're going to focus on entering your employees into your Live Compliance portal. Once you're in the office location that you want to add the employees to, it's very simple. From the dashboard, you can either click Add New Employee, or from the organization menu, you'd come down to Employees and click Employee Dashboard. From here, we're just going to click Add Employee. Now, it's very important to add all of your workforce members. This includes providers, corporate CEOs, directors, interns, and maybe folks that are shadowing at a medical practice. All of your workforce members need to be trained on privacy and security. So once we get to this page and we're going to enter in our employees, a few key things that I want to point out. While a lot of this is very self-explanatory, you'll notice red asterisks next to certain fields. These are required to save this employee profile. Black asterisks are important to add this information, but not required. If it's not filled out, it will still send you an alert letting you know that some information is missing. The employee role is very important because by picking the correct employee role, we'll make sure that that person gets put in the most appropriate privacy and security training based on their role. A few other fields down here, you'll notice security code and email. The email can be a personal email address because we don't send any information that contains protected information or personally identifiable information. It's merely to send a link that will bring them back to the portal to perform whatever actions they need. If you do have company email, certainly use that. If you have workforce members that don't have email, you can use a security code. The security code is a way that you can assign essentially like a password, where they click on the link to your staff portal, pick their name, enter the security code, and it brings them right into the system. You could also do both. If you want to be able to send emails, but also have like a corporate intranet or a corporate website that you want to be able to have them click on and just enter their code. So a lot of options there on giving your employees the easiest access into the system. Down here at the bottom, a few other features that are really important, and that is to keep track of your telecommuters, folks who work from home, part-time or full-time. This is important because by at least putting in the state that they live in, this will help if there's an improper disclosure or a breach. This way we can make sure that we're following any of those state particular privacy rules. You'll also notice down here at the bottom that there is a feature called the training date. Now the training date will show up on the employee page if you have employee training date set, which means once the employee's training date arrives, they will be automatically sent their standard required annual training. So in this case, in this video, we're showing this feature, but in another future video, we'll go into more detail about this, but just know that there are other training options that are available. Lastly, there's a checkbox right here at the bottom that says send HIPAA training instructions after the employee has been added. So if I wanted to add this employee and immediately send them an email for them to take their training, I would just check this box and then click Add Save Employee. If I don't want to send them their training right now, I would leave this unchecked and just click Add Save Employee, and it will allow me to go on to add the next employee without sending any notifications at this point. I would also like to share with you, if you have a lot of employees, let's say you're a company that has maybe 10 or 20 or hundreds of employees. Instead of trying to add employees one by one, reach out to your Live Compliance team member and we will import all of this information for you. We could also link to your existing HR software in most cases. So instead of going through and doing these one by one, there are other ways that we could help populate your portal. So just let us know and we'll be happy to help.